He pinched the fairy's face, brushing on thick layers of powder, spreading egg yellow across her forehead, lightly adding beauty marks to enhance the color. She grabbed the mirror and looked, gasping at her own stunning beauty. Mulan, wearing a pleasing makeup, happily went to meet the matchmaker. Before entering, the two sisters looked at each other and burst into laughter. Facing the serious matchmaker, she tried her best to appear virtuous, but a small spider deliberately caused trouble. She was quick-handed and pressed down the spider. The sound of teapots colliding displeased the matchmaker. She angrily scolded Mulan. A lady should not move carelessly, and ordered her to put the teapot back in its place. But just as Mulan picked up the teapot, the spider actually ran out. Suddenly screams filled the room. The tea table was overturned. Mulan was nimble, pulling out her hairpin to catch the falling teacup. With a back kick, steadily supporting the heavy teapot. She was gifted from childhood. Her kung fu was no less than a man's, chasing chickens across rooftops and walls, darting wildly around the house, suddenly slipping. Neighbors were scared. She stuck a bamboo pole into the wall, supporting her body to land steadily, moving with fluid grace. Her father's eyes were full of pride, but neighbors were pointing and whispering. The Flower family had only 2 daughters, and Mulan was like this. She would definitely never get married. Her father was also somewhat worried. He knew his daughter was different. She was born with a certain presence, a blessing from heaven to the Flower family. People with presence are naturally skilled in martial arts, capable of going to battle and achieving great merits. But Mulan was a girl. Having presence instead drew criticism. He made his daughter suppress her strength, trying to become an ordinary girl. Mulan obediently followed, never showing her edge. But in front of the matchmaker, she accidentally revealed her true nature. Her hairpin came loose. Her whole body swayed unsteadily, falling onto the table, teapots dropping one after another. The matchmaker stormed out in anger, criticizing the Flower family for not knowing how to raise a proper lady. Her father looked at her with heartache, understanding she was holding back. Then the conscription troops broke into the earthen building. Northern Rouran armies were invading the Central Plains. The emperor ordered conscription to resist. Every household must send one man, but the Flower family only had an aging father who could go to war, but his leg was injured in battle years ago. Seeing him limping to receive the military order, Mulan's eyes were full of worry.
No, you will only humiliate him further.
She wanted to dissuade her father, but her father taught her, defending the country is the duty of Flower family men, and Mulan should just marry a good man, to preserve the family's honor. He sent Mulan to the ancestral hall to reflect. Mulan drew the family's ancestral sword. 3 large characters on the sword read, loyalty, courage, truth. Mulan waved the sword, a force surging through her heart. She made a decision, secretly changing into her father's armor, bidding farewell to her ancestors, resolutely deciding to replace her father in military service. When her parents discovered, Mulan was already gone. Only a hairpin remained, proving her determination. She rode the prepared warhorse, traveling thousands of miles to the military camp, but because of her small build, she was bullied by new recruits before even registering. Fortunately, the general intervened to help her. But when night came, Mulan was to spend the night in the tent. Just entering, Mulan was stunned. She was actually going to sleep with the male soldiers.